everyone, welcome to Friday Night Ops, episode 68, and today we are doing a new dev highlights section, and we're going to be talking about implants, and with me is...
Luke Sigmund. I'm the lead designer at PlanetSide 2.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty good when I wake up in the morning.
It
You know?
makes you feel pretty good when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always nice to feel good when you wake up in the morning.
I agree.
And we also have Nakashima over there. I don't know if you want to like peek your head in here.
Come over here.
Nakashima, you don't have a microphone, but what do you do? And I'll translate.
I do systems design work on PlanetSide 2.
He does systems design work on PlanetSide 2. That's how he's introducing himself. So that's where we're going. All right, implants. What are these things?
So implants are a new itemization system that we've put in. The goal of the system is to really provide new strategic depth to your individual loadout.
Yeah, so you get a little bit more customization.
Right.
You can change things based on the situation that you're in as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so what kind of implants are we seeing?
Yeah, so each of the implants is going to give you a unique combat advantage, and everybody starts with a default implant, which is enhanced targeting.
So do we want to kind of show that over there? We actually have this up on the game screen. It's magics. We're going back to the magics.
Yeah, so enhanced targeting basically turns your reticule red. It gives you health bars, gives you nameplates, things like that to really help you identify enemies and allies.
And that's something, if you played the original PlanetSide, that implant was in the original PlanetSide as well.
Right. And then another really cool one that we're putting in is safe landing. So what that one does is it reduces fall damage. So Ryan here is going to take a dive from this bridge.
Don't die. That's a large drop.
Yeah. And there you go.
What
He did not die because he's using his safe fall implants. So those of you that...
You don't take any damage? None?
Not from that distance.
Oh, not from that distance?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a large distance. I don't know where else you would fall that's higher than that.
Yeah. And then another one we put in that was requested by the players was the rangefinder. So this one lets you see under your reticule how far away your target is, essentially. Yeah.
Very
and then
useful.
we have a ton of other implants in there. Some of the cooler ones is we have a marker which actually spots the player that damages you, which will help with overall battle awareness.
Is there a queue time for that? Like, let's say 10 people shoot at you in a row or something like that. I know that's an exaggeration. But will all of those queue up or only some of them, or how does that work?
Now anybody who does damage to you will get spotted.
And how long does the spot last for?
It's a couple seconds.
Okay.
It's not too long.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of other ones that are coming down the line, right?
Yeah, and we're going to be expanding the implant system over time. It's a system that we really believe in, and we think can add good strategic depth to the game. So we're going to keep adding them. So if you have suggestions, put them out there, and you might get that implant made.
Yeah. So if you have an implant that you've always been wanting, or something in the game that you always wanted as like kind of a utility item.
Yeah.
I was going to say utilitarian, but I don't think that really worked well.
That's close.
Utility item, definitely hit these guys up. I'm sure you've gotten like a ton of requests as is, and
Yeah,
that's why
definitely.
some of these were suggestions from the players.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And we are listening to you, and we want to make stuff that you guys want to use and you think will help you.
Yeah. So how can someone get these?
Yeah. So implants are unique in our game because you can get them through loot, which is a brand new thing that we're doing in
We've
PlanetSide 2.
never had loot in PlanetSide.
We've never had loot. So as you're
Two.
as you're earning experience, implants will be dropping for you. The chargers that power the implants will be dropping for you, and yeah, and then
So can you explain the chargers versus the implants?
yeah, so
Because they don't know what that means.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the way that implants work is they need power.
Okay.
Nanites can't just work on their own.
Implants need power.
Implants need power. So at the character level, so each of your characters, you'll have a charger, and that charger determines how long your implant's active. And as you're playing the game, you'll be earning new chargers that drop, and you can also purchase them with certs or station cash. And then you can just charge it up when it's low. And it does this sweet
that's
animation.
Pretty sweet. That animation's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is there a way to do this? Is this the only place that you could do that is on this UI, or can you do it from the over
No,
the
this
HUD?
this screen is where you charge from.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like I said, chargers drop, the same way that implants will drop, and so, you should be able to be playing without too much maintenance.
All right. And then the implant energy, I'm just curious if it shows up anywhere else other than like if you're running around, will you know what your implant energy is
Yeah,
on the UI anywhere?
yeah. So we've added an icon to the HUD,
Okay.
in the lower right,
Okay.
lower right.
Like I was like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
In there, you'll see the icon that represents the implant you have equipped, and we have a little battery monitor there. And as your power level changes, you can see it updating.
Okay.
Nakashima,
He's hacking.
yeah, Nakashima's hacking, so you can see it. So
Okay.
when you're out of power, you will know.
And does it make any audio sounds, or is it just going to be that little battery that's red?
I think it makes a little warning noise.
Okay.
If it doesn't, it will now.
Okay. Well, we can actually turn this up. I don't know. I didn't hear an audio. But yeah, sweet.
Awesome.
Is there anything else that people will need to know when they are using these? So basically, you'll kill people, you'll get drops,
Right.
you'll use them,
You'll use them.
you'll equip them right away. There's no level cap. There's no anything other than energy.
Right. Yeah. And then the implants come in 3 tiers.
Okay.
As they tier up, they get more powerful. Some implants only live in the 3rd tier, which because they're already strong.
Okay.
And then as you're getting implants, if you're not getting the one you want, we've added a all new, we'll call it crafting system, called the
Sweet.
Nanocycler.
And he's showing that right on the screen here. So this is the Nanocycler.
Yeah. So the way this works is you add any implants that you don't want anymore to the Nanocycler. You hit the construct button, and you get a new implant.
Oh, this animation's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so now Nock, he put in 5 tier 1 implants, and what he got back was a tier 2 implant.
Sweet. And are these more consumable? So if he uses that one, now he needs to go get another one, or do you
No.
get to keep it forever?
Yeah, the implant itself is permanent.
Okay.
The only consumable aspect of this entire system is the charger itself, and that's because, like I said, NaNIC power.
Yeah. And the power, just to recap, where can you get power? Is that just over time? Is that...
Yeah, so the chargers are dropped from loot, so any experience event, that's not just killing. That's, I capped a base, I,
Repaired something?
I
Okay.
rezzed people, any of that.
Okay.
It gives you a chance to get a charger.
Neat.
And then you can also combine an implant of a tier 1 and a tier 2, or a tier 2 and a tier 3, and that will also give you a charger.
All right. So now I just want to bring this up because I know there's a lot of people in the community who are curious, because we are a free-to-play game, how this will be for a free player. Do I have to spend station cash to achieve any of these?
No,
Or
absolutely not.
Okay.
Like the majority of combat affecting items in our game, you can get them with certs. You don't ever have to pay a cent. And this is even more accessible, I think.
So all of you hoarders who are hoarding all your certs, now
Yeah,
you can purchase these with
time to
certs.
pay up. Yeah, but but yeah, this one is even more open, I think, to free players, because all you have to do is play and you get these things.
And it kind of gives you another goal, right? Because I think
Right,
now, once you're max level, once you have all the things, you're like, now what's my next step? What's my next goal? And your goal now can be achieving one of these.
Yeah, definitely. And once you get all your tier 3 implants, I mean, you're gonna be awesome.
Awesome. That's it. You're just going to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it should really affect the way that you play from the moment to moment, and make you able to do some more interesting things with your loadouts.
Sweet. Anything else you want to add to that?
This is all on the live test server right now, and we're really we've gotten a lot of really good feedback so far that we've been able to use, and the more we can get, the better the system will be.
Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas on new implants that you'd like to see, be sure to give these guys feedback on the forums. I think there's actually like a roadmap section for implants
Yes,
as well
there is,
that you
yeah.
guys can drop some feedback on, or make a new thread specifically about each of the implants that you would like. kind of avoid mega threads. Mega threads don't really help the designers that well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's hard for us to parse through, so individual threads are the best.
Yeah, so if you're like, I want this implant, it's named this is how I want it to work, and then people can kind of chat about like what they think about it, whether they think it's OP, what they would like to change about your idea, and then these guys can look at it and go, oh, that is a really cool idea. Maybe we'll tweak it a little bit, and kind of you might see it in game at some point.
Right.
Looking into the future for this, I know I'm just throwing things at you here. Once you get all of them, is there anything beyond that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're gonna be adding.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of combat effects that we want to put in
Mhm.
that we, haven't gotten to yet, and we're just gonna keep pumping them out. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Is there any chance that maybe we will see?
Uh-oh.
No, just kidding. I'll leave you be with that. So thank you so much for stopping in, talking about the implants, letting us know what's to come in the future, and kind of giving these guys a run through of what implants are. And if you want, you can share this video with your friends. We're going to be uploading this to YouTube right after this. And yeah.
Awesome.
We'll see
Thanks
you
for
guys
having
later.
me.
Yeah. And thanks, Nakashima, for driving over there.
Thanks, Doc.
Thanks.
Yay! So we are going to head out, but we're going to be right back. If you're watching this live on Friday Night Ops, we will be doing some more things. We're going to be on the Brig server, rocking and rolling with Aegis 7 Australia, and get to listen to all the Australian accents.
That'll be fun.
It'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys, and we'll be right back.
Sony.